Hello and welcome to PE at Nottingham High School. I'm very proud to be a curriculum leader for PE, and I'm here to introduce to you a course, GCSE PE, that we offer our students. We follow the AQA exam board. It is a very interesting and a fantastic course for our students to follow. It is, though, completely different to what the students will be used to in PE since they've been here in Year 7, and that's something to be wary of. So I'm just going to go through a breakdown of what the course is all about. So it is split into two components. We've got 60% of the final grade comes from the theory aspect and 40% comes from the practical aspect. So the theory side of it will come from two exam papers. Those exam papers are an hour and 15 minutes long each, and they will have consist of a range of questions from multiple choice questions, short answer questions and two long answer questions. That means that each exam paper that they sit will be worth 30% of their overall grade. And so therefore, this course is very theory orientated, and most of our lessons are in the classroom. Okay? Now practically, that is worth 40% of the final grade, and students will be assessed on 3 practical activities, as well as a written or a verbal performance analysis, which is basically to them talk about their strengths and weaknesses in a chosen sport. As you'll be able to see from the list we've got here, this is our practical list that students can choose from. Students will need to choose one sport from the team list, such as football. They will need to choose one sport from the individual list, such as athletics, and the third sport can be from either one of those lists, and that will make up their 3 assessments. As you can also see, there is a specialist list. This specialist list, if students take part in any of these activities outside of school, they can be assessed in these inside of school as well. Okay, so our expectations for students doing this course is that number 1, we would expect our students to be attending our sports clubs after school to make sure they're practicing for those practical assessments as much as possible. We'd also expect our students to be taking part in at least one of their sports outside of school, again to make sure they're practicing as much as possible to get the best possible grade. Of course, we would expect our students to be bringing kit to every PE lesson and every PE practical assessment. And of course, we're looking for motivated and hard-working students who've got that drive to really achieve. We study a vast range of content which is based around the factors affecting participation and performance. And just to give you a little taster of some of the topics that we're going to cover on this course, I'll give you a little run through. We learn about the muscles, bones, and a bit of analysis of movement. We also look at training methods and how to train effectively. There's a bit about heart and lungs and about the effects of exercise. We even look at sports psychology with things such as aggression and motivation and personality. And we even look at the world of sport, about sponsorship, media and role models and their impact on the sporting world and participation. Finally, I would just like to emphasise that this course is very, very theory based, and we are in the classroom for the majority of our lessons. We will be working on the practical aspect of it in our clubs, in your clubs outside of school, in our core PE lessons and some of the actual GCSE PE lessons, but we are in the classroom, so you need to be aware of that before starting the course. If you've got any questions about the course, I'm happy to answer, so please call or email the school and I'm happy to discuss that with you. Thank you very much for listening.